One, many of you have requested me to make a technical analysis video on Bitcoin, especially some of my friends. So that's why today I'm making a technical analysis video on Bitcoin. And the reason why I'm going to make this whole video in English so that everyone understands because there are some people who are from America and they would not understand Bangla if I make the video in Bangla. So I'm gonna make this whole video in English, and this video is only for those people who are interested in cryptos or who are interested in technical analysis. So I'm gonna analyze the price actions of Bitcoin because it's the king of all cryptos. It's the best in class asset. And let's see, okay? So when you see a chart like that, you probably would feel scared if you don't have the technical analysis knowledge. None of this would make sense, right? So that's why we need technical analysis so that we can predict the next price movement for any kind of asset. It could be commodity, it could be stocks, it could be bonds, it could be cryptocurrency. All right, so today we're going to analyze Bitcoin. And before I jump into the analysis, I want to just tell you that anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell, right? I'm making this video only for educational purpose. Okay? So anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. Okay. So I drew some supports already, you know. So you can also draw a lot of supports above it, but I'm drawing these supports under today's price action so that you understand where Bitcoin can go. Okay. And I've told some of my friends when Bitcoin price was here, like 126 looked like peak, the recent peak. It peaked in October 2025 last year. So during this time, I already sold like 95% of my cryptos, and I told my friends that I'm selling it because I feel like the chart's getting bearish and then it's going to move down to 60,000. I mean, a lot of my friends were surprised, but well, that's what happened. It came all the way down to 60,000. Um, well, I mean, why did I feel that way, right? I mean, if you look the historical price action of Bitcoin, you see how it made top here, and then the second top was higher than this initial top, and then it came down. It's not the first time Bitcoin did this. I mean, if you go many years back, you see during 2021, you can look at the year or date here, right here. Okay. During 2021, it did exactly the same thing. It made a top, and then the second top was higher than the first top. It was kind of like a double top, and double top is bearish. I mean, if you have very basic understanding of technical analysis, then you know that double tops are usually bearish. And double top doesn't exactly have to be at the same point. I mean, sometimes the second top could be higher than the first top. Okay, just to create a fake out movement that the price is going up, but it's just a double top and it's bearish. This time it's kind of like a double top, but again, it's not an exact double top. It pretended that the price broke the resistance and it's gonna go to the moon, but it was just a trap. I mean, I feel like the price was bearish and then it was ready to move down and it moved down. Okay. So it did similar, acted similarly. Okay. You see it acted similarly. Okay. Also, you see there are EMAs. Okay. EMA lines. You see the green line and these other lines. Okay. Especially this green line is very important. It's kind of mint, not green exactly, but this is very important because this is the 200 line, 200 EMA, and 200 EMA is very important in Wall Street. Whenever you see price breaks the 200 EMA, it's bearish, and whenever price moves above 200 EMA, it's bullish. Okay, I've talked about 200 EMAs before. You see, like here, price came above the 200 EMA and then it shot up. You see, came bounce on 200 EMA and then it went up. So as long as price is above the 200 EMA, it's bullish and it goes up. And by the way, bullish means price moving up, bearish means price moving down. Okay, and when price breaks the 200 EMA, you see, sometimes it backtests, I mean, mostly it backtests, and then it moves down. It's a clear indication that the price is going for a long-term bearish movement. Okay, so we're in the bear zone right now. Okay, so where the price will go from here, right? Okay. To understand that, we have to understand very simple thing that happens in every all the charts of all assets such as stocks and bonds and whatever you say. Just like whenever you see an ascending line or ascending channel is being formed, it's bearish. Okay, so hold on. Let me draw it for you. Okay. Again, if you look at the lines or the chart like this, nothing makes sense. But if you start drawing things, then you'll see a lot of patterns. So let's draw this. Okay. Again, I'm roughly drawing it. I mean, it doesn't have to be accurate. I'm making this video for educational purpose. So as long as you understand what I'm trying to say, that's all matters. In your free time, you can draw these. Okay. All right, so yeah, in your free time, you can draw this on your own, and now I'm just roughly drawing it. So what did I just draw? I drew a parallel channel, and you see how price respected this parallel channel very well. You see, parallel channel, parallel ascending channel. It's moving up, so ascending, okay? So, for example, this is ascending, right? Oh, what a bad drawing. And this is descending, okay? So ascending channels are usually bearish. That means it moves down, and descending channels are bullish. So we drew one ascending channel here. Okay. Now, what you can see here is it's making another ascending channel, right? Hold on. Let's draw this ascending channel here. Today's date is, by the way, March 24 in the US. It's 9:42 p.m. Okay, so I drew another ascending channel, right? So the price is, what's the price today? 70,699 or 70,700. So where the price will go from here, it looks like it's bearish. That means it can still break this ascending channel and move down. Okay, not sure about it, but that's what it does whenever it creates an ascending channel. But I would say that I'm someone who started accumulating it from the 60,000 or anywhere this range, okay? Because these are the accumulation zone, okay? No one can ever predict the absolute bottom, so you have to accumulate during these lower prices. So I started accumulating it because price can go down here and break the ascending channel, and then I don't know, it can move back up, okay? But I think it's going to move down from here, and it's just a prediction, and predictions are not always right, okay? But whenever I have seen ascending channels being formed in any chart, I always saw that ascending channel broke down, okay? So where it can go if it breaks down, then there are some supports here that I drew. I mean, 60,000 was, I mean, obviously the recent support. And then there's a support at 56, and there's a support at 52 and 49. So these are the supports where it can go, okay? I think 49,000 is the lowest support where it can go, but I'm not saying it's going to go there, but it can go down to any of these supports and it can absolutely bounce from there, okay? But overall, after that one big move down, or it doesn't have to be big, I'm just saying it after that one more move down, I'm expecting a very bullish move on Bitcoin. I'm expecting this Bitcoin to move go up a lot. Okay, like a lot. So how much it will go up? Well, for that, I will do another technical analysis when I will see strong reversal. Okay. But what you have to understand is whenever price makes this ascending parallel channel, it always breaks down. It mostly breaks down, and some see, so it may also break down. And what I said was descending channel is bullish, right? The opposite. That means descending channel. Whenever it makes descending channel, price goes up. So in the past, here we have a very huge descending channel on Bitcoin, right? So let's try to understand that. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna roughly draw this again. Doesn't have to be accurate. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, should draw this like this. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, it looked like it did some fake outs here. Okay. So it was kind of descending channel. And in Wall Street, you always see a lot of fake outs. Okay. I'll explain the fake outs. But what I'm trying to say, you see like how it's created a descending channel. That means going down. Okay. Or descending parallel channel. So these kind of descending channels are bullish. Okay. You see price moving up and created this descending channel. And the lower portion was like 49,000, and then when it broke, it straight moved up to 109,000. So these descending channels always break to the upside mostly, and then these ascending channel breaks to the downside. Okay, that's a basic thing you have to understand. And price was above 200 EMAs here. Um, came down beneath 200 EMA. But then it created a W pattern here. So W patterns are also bullish. I mean, W pattern kind of looks like this. Okay. So W patterns are also bullish. And also you have to notice RSI thing here. So whenever you see price makes a lower low, but RSI, this is the RSI, but RSI makes a higher low. Okay, with the price making lower low. That's actually called a bullish divergence. That means it's indicating a reversal. Okay, you see our price was oversold here. So why I'm explaining the RSI? Um, because here you see RSI was in the oversold territory, but and price moved up. Okay, RSI moved up, but now the next time I'm thinking another pullback may come and price can make a lower low. Again, it's just a possibility. Price can make a lower low, but then RSI will make a higher low. So once you will see that, then that's also an indication that's a bullish divergence. That's an indication that price is ready to move up. Okay. And that's the prediction for now. I think there's a move down coming very soon. But again, this whole thing is accumulation zone. That means if I'm someone who does not own Bitcoin, then I would like to own Bitcoin here. I would like to buy a lot of Bitcoins here. And if the price moves down the way I predicted, then I'm gonna double down my position and buy more. Okay. So ascending channels are bearish and descending channels like this are bullish. Okay. Also in Wall Street, sometimes you'll see like fake out move. You see like here on this day, price broke the descending channel, right? Just to create a panic for other investors so that they run away or they have their stop losses here and then their stop losses would get liquidated and then big hedge funds they will take their position and move the price back up, right? Into the channel. Okay, sometimes you'll see like a little fake out moves above the channel, but then the price moved back into the channel. But when you'll see finally price breaking this descending channel, price goes up, and breaking the ascending channel, price goes down. Okay, so this is the beauty of technical analysis. Technical analysis is very important. It's kind of gives an indication where price can move. Of course, a lot of economic and political events also matter. They also affect the price. And other important things also will impact the price, such as the Clarity Act, the Clarity Act deal, the war, the Iran war. Because I mean, if the war gets resolved tomorrow, then what will happen, right? So how the war will impact the price of Bitcoin. So let's say the war gets resolved tomorrow, then the oil price will go down, right? So if the oil price goes down, then what will happen? Then the inflation in the US will go down, right? And then when the inflation goes down, then the Fed, the Federal Reserve Bank, they increases the money supply and then they decreases the interest rate. That means when interest rates are lower and money supply is higher, then more money or liquidity comes into the market. That's actually bullish for any crypto. Okay. I don't want to explain much today. If I make another video, if I get good response from you guys, then probably try to make more videos in future. But so far, that's the predictions. If you want to know like how I drew these supports, you can also draw these supports. If you just go move left, you can see like all these um, resistance turned into support. Especially my last support is 49,000. It's a very strong support. You can see historically it was a resistance, and you know that when price breaks these resistance and then comes back and bounces on it, then the resistance becomes support, right? And we saw like that long months of descending channel bounced on these resistance, right? So it's a very strong resistance. I think that's the lowest it can go. I'm not just saying it's gonna go there. It can also go to like these 50,000 and then just move back up from there. So yeah, that's how I drew the support lines. You can see the prices here. You can also draw your supports. Anyway, that's all from me. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.